talking like you want a new concussion, send a dude a custom attitude adjustment. These are fighting words, better give me that respect that I deserve. Or another knuckle sandwich I would serve. Have him tipping, moving like a tire swerve. Out here acting bad, thinking Michael Jackson. Even got his one and only homie capping. You a phony homie, now you owe me action. Have him singing Tony Braxton. And they all wanna talk for attention, but the fame only lasts for an instant. Mama got hands, so I'm bred for the tension. I'ma leave him red, you can dance to redemption.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. Presents the featured event of the evening. As tonight, presented Boxing After Dark.
Fight talk, can't hit a thing with the lights off. Can't talk heavy with a light jaw. Fight talk, can't hit a thing when your lights off. Can't talk heavy with a light jaw. Might win, might lose, or might draw. Welcome to the combat talk. Haters in love, but it come back salt. If you really wanted in the ring, I gon' send the contract off, knock his contacts out. You a field mice trying to take a viper. Ain't no competition in the ring of cipher. Cause I'm spitting venom and I'm swinging fire. Talking pickled peppers, make them pay the piper. Cause I might go left like a rude discussion and deflate your chest like a food reduction. You be talking like you want a new concussion, send a dude a custom attitude adjustment. These are fighting words, better give me that respect that I deserve. Or another knuckle sandwich I would serve. Have him tipping, moving like a tire swerve. Out here acting bad, thinking Michael Jackson. Even got his one and only homie capping. You a phony homie, now you owe me action. Have him singing Tony Braxton. And they all wanna talk for attention, but the fame only lasts for an instant. Mama got hands, so I'm bred for the tension. I'ma leave him red, you can dance to redemption.
Welcome to another Combat Talk with the professional fan, the king. What's going on, people? What are we doing tonight? We got Gary Russell right now, the youngest one, the one in the bantamweight division. He's fighting Rodriguez right now for the title eliminator for the bantamweight title. So I think it's the IBF right now. So Gary Russell just got knocked down. Now, this is not Gary Russell Jr. Remember, the whole family, all the sons is Gary Russell, named after the father. So the only one that's a junior is Gary Russell Jr. that fights in the 130 or 135 division, or the lightweight division. But we have a bantamweight, which name is Gary Russell, and he just got dropped by Rodriguez at the end of, I think that was the 8th round. Really heating up stuff. Really high level boxing, really good stuff. I wasn't even going to cover this undercard. I did want to see this fight, so I know to jump right into it and we right at it. But Rodriguez has Russell up against the ropes, and Russell is trying to fight his way off the ropes right now. So Rodriguez is just, hunting him at the moment. And Russell's trying to stave it off. He's not really moving, no head movement, no stuff like that, because he's still a little bit dizzy. Now, he got rocked early, I think it was like round 5, Russell did, and he got rocked by a right hand at the temple, and Rodriguez jumped on him then. But see, Rodriguez right now, he's just countering Russell. Every time Russell throws a lead right hand, well, Russell's a southpaw, a lead left hand, he leans over and he throws a straight right hand and hits him right on the temple. So, Gary Russell is all the way there. He's trying his best, but at the moment right now, Rodriguez is really outboxing him. He's feinting, he's moving, he's slipping, and he's throwing a right hand. Right? Gary Russell just tackled him on the floor. What's going on, people? All right. Thanks so much for your takes, my friend. Thank you, brother. Shout out to my mans. What's going on? What's going on? Yo, did anybody catch the women fighting today? Boy, they showed the men how to do it. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. Shout out to Alicia Baumgartner. They both won their respective fights. And Clarissa is undisputed, unified champion in, this is her 3rd weight class. Oh, snap. Gary Russell just threw an overhand right and just dropped Rodriguez to the floor. I don't think Rodriguez is getting up. This is a fight that Gary Russell was losing, and I don't think Rodriguez is getting up. Did he slip or did he get hit? Hold on. I'm watching the replay right now. Oh. What the hell just happened? What the hell? So the ref isn't counting. Rodriguez is cut under his eye. Wow. Wow. That was just wow. Wow. I got to see the replay because I was telling y'all about the women and I wasn't even looking down at the fight. Okay, hold on. All right, so all right, Russell. Oh, there's a head bunt. It was a head bunt. It was a head bunt. He threw a right hand and missed. It was a head bunt and he fell down. All right. So, okay. So let me see. All right. They're right back at it again. So talking about the women today, the women, Clarissa Shields is probably the greatest woman boxer to ever lace up a pair of gloves. That was incredible to actually see, to be honest with you. She gutted it out, she gritted it out, and it was insane. Actually insane. Fantastic stuff. I loved everything about it. Just 3 different weight classes where, she has become undisputed. And you can't take nothing away from her. She is very dominant. And she went in there and she gutted it out over a heavy hitter as an opponent. All right, so good. So right now, Rodriguez came out and he dropped Gary Russell. And I don't think Gary Russell's getting up. Now, that was a punch. His legs is shot. I don't know if the referee is going to let this continue. Oh, okay. I don't know if the referee is going to let this continue. Wow, this is a wild one. This is an absolute wild one. All right, so the round is over. Okay, so they never reset the round. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in this Gary Russell fight right now, and it was 1 second left in the round. So they was talking to Rodriguez in the corner. Rodriguez comes out the corner and he hits Gary Russell with an overhand right. Gary Russell goes down. His legs is shot. He's wobbly, and then the bell rings. Absolutely nuts, pandemonium. This is really crazy. I mean, I can't lie. And this is one of the fights that it's one of those ones that I wanted to see for my personal. But then, you know what? You got to give a shout out to Alicia Baumgarten from coming out of nowhere and beating Myers. The fact that she was able to take it to Myers, and in a lot of those exchanges, she gave more than she was receiving. She actually put a good string of punches together. Here it is. See. Okay, so that was the first knockdown, and not the punch. They got to show the punch. But Alicia Baumgarten, you got to give her a lot of props. This is her first joint. She went over there, and she said she's not giving her a rematch. She's going after the last belts because she wants to become undisputed. And I don't blame her. I mean, you go for it. So, again, as tradition, what you sipping on, put it in the chat. This is Sunny V. Sunny V. Don't let the kids get it. So out of the 2 fights today, I wanted to pick this fight, Deontay Wilder coming back, fighting Helenius, because I thought this was a little bit more relevant for the heavyweight division, right? And then you have Devin Haney versus Cambosos Part 2, where until today, Devin Haney looked good, but then I seen him look weight drained at the weigh-in. I don't know what the hell he did from last night or 2 days ago until the actual weigh-in, but he looked hella weight drained and he didn't look great. So I don't know, man. That one fight right there, that kind of makes me nervous, and I'm gonna see it later. But I thought, Deontay Wilder coming back in and him being 214 pounds coming in this fight, he hasn't made 214 since 2018. And I don't know if that's going to affect him. Is he going to move faster, a little bit better along the ropes? I don't know. So hopefully Deontay actually is able to, shoot that right hand. We can see if he still has something left. Is he going to fight Joshua later? I don't want to see him fight Fury again. Maybe Usyk, Big Baby Davis. Somebody actually to give this guy a test. Is he still the second best heavyweight in the world? We know he's the most hardest hitting heavyweight to be in the heavyweight division. Let me see. Cranberry and Hennessy on deck. Isaac, that's what's up. My man Isaac, for sure. Cranberry and Hennessy. That'll end the night for a lot of people. All right, so this round right here has taken way longer than it's supposed to. It's round 9. Okay, so I think the fight is over, and I think they're going to the scorecards. Okay, so I think they're going to the scorecards. I think the fight is over after round 9. I think this guy couldn't continue, Rodriguez, and I don't know. I mean, I can't call it. I wouldn't have stopped the fight, but I guess they said Rodriguez couldn't continue because Rodriguez's head was spinning, I guess, and he was up on the card. So maybe they felt that they take their win and just go home with it. I don't know. I don't think that's that's cool. But tell me what y'all think about Deontay. What do y'all expect from him tonight? Do you think he gonna come in hungry? Do you think he gonna come in trying to box? I hope, because he could have overtrained in camp, trying to overcompensate for those losses to Fury. Then he's fighting, Helenius and Helenius, Rob Helenius. Remember, that used to be a sparring partner. So you have your sparring partner coming in, and technically you're supposed to beat him. You're supposed to knock this dude out, right? You're supposed to, dispatch him because he's supposed to be your sparring partner, your chief sparring partner. But Helenius has a good right hand. And if he's taking your best in sparring, who's to say that he doesn't come out and show you a different wrinkle? Maybe he feels that he has something to prove. I don't know. There's a lot of things going into the fight, a lot of question marks going into does Deontay Wilder still have it? And I guess that's why I picked this fight over the George Cambosos Devin Haney fight. Well, Devin Haney Cambosos fight, being that Haney is the whatchamacallit, is the lead man now. So I don't know, man. This is one for the ages. This is one to see. And I said the same thing, with the Shields fight, because I wanted to see if Shields can bring it, and she definitely did. She definitely gave 110%. So, shout out to her, and I know she's whatchamacallit. I know she's very happy with her win, and so is Alicia Baumgarten. And if y'all didn't get a chance to see it, at the end of this, go to Top Rank, go check out the highlights, go see. This is the first time, to be honest with you, that I've seen 3 separate promotional events on the same night or the same day. And it was like a pick and choose type of thing. Pick these fights or don't. And then you have a UFC fight tonight as well. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Yo, Isaac, he needs to make it a quick fight tonight. He needs to show that he's still a dominant presence, that's still a dominant force, because there's a lot of question marks since the Fury fights, right? we have question marks, and we want to know if these questions are going to be answered. You know, did he start training legs now? Is Deontay doing squats? Is he doing road work? It's these questions that we need answers to. You know, Deontay over the years is notorious for not doing road work, so his stamina suffers as a result. You know, so hopefully, I mean, guys cut up, guys ripped, guys strong, but does he have the endurance? And hopefully in this camp, that's exactly what they worked on. They worked on that endurance with him, because we know he has a chin. We know he has a punch. He's not the greatest looking boxer as far as form and discipline goes. No, so we have to accept that already, right? Does he have the bounce back? Does he have the grit? Is he doing it for a payday? You know, is these questions that we're asking ourselves going forward, and what we expect from him. I really do want to see him fight Joshua at least, you know. I don't care too much for Joshua versus Fury. In my opinion, I already know what's going to happen in that fight. Fury going to beat the brakes off of him, right? So that's not what I want to say. I would like to see Fury versus Usyk. Have Fury versus Usyk. Have you say Ortiz versus Wilder after this, or not King Kong Ortiz, Luis Ortiz, or have Wilder versus this guy, Joshua. I think that works. I want to see that. I want to see Wilder, because I think Wilder with a lot of different matchups in the heavyweight division works well. The same thing, I feel the same thing about Joshua, but I think DAZN has held on to Joshua so long that they made him stale over there, right? When he was coming over here and fighting these other guys, he had, he lost. So you want to expand these heavyweights, have these heavyweights fight different heavyweights all across the board. Let Fury fight Usyk. Let those guys fight it out. Let them make a unified champion. I think that needs to be done, right? Because Fury needs to have those challenges. Usyk is that challenge for him. And let these two finally fight it out. I don't want it to become Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis, the fight that we never had. Let Deontay and Joshua get it on. Let's see exactly what they got. Maybe they can get 2 or 3 fights out of the deal. I think they can command big money. What's going on, Black Addict? I really just, I want to see that. The biggest thing is, who the hell does Clarissa Shields fight next? Shields has cleaned out every division she's been in. Who the hell is going to give her a challenge? She's so dominant that she had to go to a sport that's not even her sport to get a challenge. So who do we put her up in there with? You can't say Bumgardner. Bumgardner is very exciting, but she's just still green right now, to be honest with you. Might be a thing. Might be after Elise, unifies, then they fight each other. She ain't fighting me. Let me see. He said, "Oh man, no more Hennessy. You heard what it did to Dade County, yo." Nah, she ain't fighting me. I ain't fighting that lady. That lady rough and tumble, B. She got a knuckle game that's incredible. All right, so you got Deontay right now in the back. He has a suit on. He didn't even get warmed up yet. So, it's 10 o'clock already. So what we figure anyway is the next fight is going to be the fight that's set up. So what we have is Caleb Plant versus Andre Harrell. And Ooh, that's a good one. We haven't seen Caleb since what he lost to Canelo. So, well, I haven't. Let me see. She might have to fight you, King. She down here with me and the D. Pause. Pause. She down here with you and the D. Pause. Have to shut you down, sir. you wavy. I don't know, man. Deontay's looking. He looks like himself, but he doesn't look like himself. And I guess that's us in human nature, right? We want to see. We want to try to figure out if we can get a tip to see if something's off about somebody, so we can call up Vegas and hit those betting odds, right? I don't think Anthony is looking right. I put 20 on the opponent. I don't know, man. Deontay right now, they should have been loosening up in the background, but I'm not going to pass judgment. You can get loose within an hour, so I don't know. But this fight, you should only have like 1 or 2 fights right before the main. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen right now. Alaikum salam, my brother. Peace, for sure. I don't know, man. I don't know. I saw changes in Deontay with the last fight with Fury, right? And he was a little bit more docile, right? When a person is an aggressive force, and you feel the aggressiveness, right? So you got Andy Ruiz. I said Ortiz. Yeah, Andy Ruiz. Frank Sanchez. That's pretty good. Joy Joyce. Oh, get out of here. All right. So Andy Ruiz. I would love to see him versus Deontay Wilder, right? So in the scale, they showing a heavyweight landscape. Frank Sanchez. He's decent, but he's not proven, right? Excuse me. I would have had Frank Sanchez versus Luis Ortiz, right? Instead of Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz. But that was a good fight within itself. That I felt that Andy won that fight off of just the knockdowns. If there's no knockdowns in that fight, Andy doesn't win that fight because I think Ortiz boxes him well. But, said it was a couple of hits and boom. So, I don't know, man. The landscape looks pretty good, but it's about the promoters getting the fighters to fight. And we're not seeing that. We're not seeing exactly what we want to see. We want these promoters to allow these guys to actually fight across the boards, because we thought at this time we would have been getting Crawford versus Spence, right? And we figured it would be in October or November 19th, and we haven't still gotten word on this at all. And the word on it is it might happen next year. Because, you can announce it this week and it'll be ready for December. You say the second half of December, somewhere like around the second weekend before Christmas or the weekend before Christmas, that can work. Or you can have it on the Christmas weekend, but I don't think that's a popular weekend. I've never seen fights on the Christmas weekend. So I don't know, man. Let me see. Yes. Thank you, Marshall West. I think tonight I picked Wilder by stoppage. I say by the 5th round. I think it should go 5 rounds. If it goes anything longer than that, do we look into it? Do we see anything out of that? I don't think so. I don't think that we see. If he goes 7 rounds, is he a scrub? Gotta whatchamacallit. I gotta have moderators. It's just me in here, so I gotta remove them myself. It's ridiculous. Do apologize. I wasn't important enough to be getting spammed, but all of a sudden now I guess I'm important enough to be getting spammed. So, uh-huh. All right, gotta put the last block in. All right, so we got Frank Sanchez. Oh, Carlos Negron. Are they fighting tonight? Okay, so I didn't know that Frank Sanchez was fighting tonight, and he's fighting Carlos Negron. Now, that's a damn good fight to have on the card. I thought the next fight was Cool Hands versus Darrell. Oh, okay. This is a pretty decent fight. I really, man, please, I would have started this stream at 10:30 then. Oh my God. Wow. Oh man, Dragonheart Yobi, that's my brother, man. Peace, blessings, peace, love, life. That's my guy, man. If y'all don't follow him, follow him, please. You know, nothing but positivity. Always a fantastic dude in the community, and I truly respect all 32 people that shows up. That's talking boxing with us. Let's talk some boxing. What you sipping on? I don't care if you sipping on a little bit of Dasani. Hey, I'm not gonna say your name no more because you're not giving me a sponsor. A little bit of bottled water. Yeah, man, family's good. Everybody's good. My son is upstairs. He saw me playing Scorn. I asked him if he was gonna play Scorn. He said, "Nope, not gonna do that, Daddy." So I don't know. Right now he's probably playing I don't know, something, probably some Halo or something. I doubt it. Probably on some PUBG. All right, so right now we got Frank Sanchez that's just stepped inside the ring. See, I come from the days where even if you didn't have to make weight, these heavyweights were in shape. A lot of our heavyweights are just big dudes, right? Big dudes that hit the bag, hit the mitts, spar a little bit, has a little bit of success, and people put them in there. I want to see these dudes a little bit more cut up, man. Mike Tyson in his prime was a ripped little monster, man. And you had Evander Holyfield, ripped monsters, man. These ripped monsters. Yeah, Lennox Lewis always looking ready to fight, man. So, I don't know, man. Muhammad Ali, a physical specimen. You know, Joe Frazier, a straight savage. George Foreman back in the days, not Hamburger George. George Foreman back in the days, ridiculous. Yo, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, no Haney-Cambosos. I was gonna do Haney-Cambosos. I had to pick today. You know, either you're gonna pick the Haney fight or you're gonna pick the Wilder fight. Let me see if Haney's still on the undercard right now. I can tell you right now if they're still on the undercard, because if they're not on the undercard and they're at the main event, then I'll probably run it up with them. Nope. That's the undercard, man. They on the undercard. And nah, their undercard is completely bogus, man. They don't have a good undercard. The undercard is really trash, to be honest with you. I didn't see anything fantastic on that undercard. I thought the strongest card of the night was the Deontay Wilder card, especially because they have Caleb Plant coming back. And I thought that was the bright spot. to be honest with you. I didn't even know Frank Sanchez was on this undercard, and he's one to watch. I love how he moves in the ring. He has a decent chin, decent right hand, decent jab. A very, very, very good fighter. Somebody to watch in the heavyweight division. He might give you something special, down the road, because he is a very decent boxer. Like right now, he's showing a powerful jab as he's stepping in on Negron. So, they're in the center of the ring, and he's jabbing Negron, to the chest, and he throws an overhand right to try to catch Negron. So he's walking Negron in, left hook, right hand from Sanchez coming in, and he goes right back to the center of the ring, and Negron jabs to the stomach, and, Sanchez deflects, throws an overhand right, and they right back at it again. Jeez. Really, ESPN? Y'all really coming for me today, ESPN? Really? Why am I so important today, ESPN? I'm not that important. I'm just a little old guy that like talking sports. It really ain't that serious. Yeah. I got no hate on the fight. I really like how Devin Haney was looking before the weigh-in, but Devin Haney got to the weigh-in and he looked like a zombie. See, and if you're watching that and you're not watching these heavyweights, see, that undercard doesn't look good. But if you're not watching these heavyweights right now, these heavyweights, Sanchez looks good. Sanchez and Negron is throwing some heavy leather right here. I would honestly tell you to, shift over and get a taste of this right here. Pause. The better undercard. Now, better main card. The better main card is Cambosos versus Haney, right? But then you got to see the interest. Out of those two, is either one of those two going to get a knockout, right? And you figure Deontay Wilder versus Helenius, Wilder get that knockout, right? Or Helenius to get that knockout, one of the two. But you figure those big boys is going to put together something. Excuse me. That's not going to look like a waltz. It's not going to look like a dance for 12 rounds, right? So we figure Haney should outbox Cambosos again, because I don't think Cambosos has anything to stop Devin Haney. Nothing at all. Let me see what you got here. Move that down, move that down. Jesus Christ, they're back again. Yeah, those boxing shoes is very important. Jesus, did they show back up again? Andy, where showed you the gym is not necessary. All right, so we got Helenius right here, right now, and he's gloving up. You see, this is the difference. This is what I'm trying to talk about. Helenius is he's gloving up right now, right? He's warming up. When we saw Deontay Wilder, he was just sitting there, right? He just got in. He had his tuxedo suit on. I don't know. I tell you this: if Helenius beats him, wrap him up, pack him up, throw him away. That's it. Am I watching the Anderson fight? I am a wrestling fan. With Tank Garcia, right? You tell me where's Tank Garcia. Garcia does more talking than actual fighting. So, when are we going to see Garcia in a fight of the magnitude of his mouth, right? Beautiful talent. When are you going to fight? That's the huge question. We got Tank there. Tank just fought. So you said Tank was looking for a fight in the fall. And I think Canelo stole his date. with that fight. So, Jesus Christ. What is going on? They are hitting me up today. I think I'm going to start getting moderators for these bots that's popping up in here. This has never happened. Usually they leave me alone, man. What the hell? Is it an Iron Lords thing? They're like, oh, let's attack him because he's a lord? What the hell is this about? Wildest thing ever, man. Wildest thing ever. I'm not even that important. There's only a beautiful 40 people watching. Come on, man. Black Addict, what you saying? To be honest, King, you do well, but I feel like you're missing a co-host to bounce off to make the show feel even better, in my opinion, though. Yeah, it's probably true. Do you have, or do you thinking of having your own podcast out of what you're doing tomorrow? I saw SmackDown. Attic and I is doing a show, and that stuff would be nice, so I get a chance to bounce off my co-host there. As far as boxing goes, who really wants to be up with me on a Saturday night bouncing off combat talk? It was going to be me and Jay Fonzarelli, and we was talking about things and stuff like that, but we had to include UFC, and I know nothing about UFC, but I'm willing to learn at all times, But again, so who I'm going to bounce it off of? Nah. I just want to hang out. I'm going to talk boxing. I'm going to watch the fights, and I'd rather watch the fights and talk with a lot of people that's out there that's, let's say right now you're bored, and I get a chance to talk to you about it, right? Yeah, Lemon is perfect for this. But Saturday night, getting Lemon up to watch a fight after he did his show earlier, people think that this stuff is easy. This stuff is not easy. He did a 2-hour show earlier today. So to get Lemon to do, get up and come out tonight and do it again, it's crazy. What's up, Fuzzy? Let me see. Off topic, but I can't wait. Yeah, Black Adams this Friday. They didn't promote or had a bad reporting of this fight. Didn't hear it Friday. Nah, they were promoting the fight, but again, they felt that Deontay Wilder's name is large enough to carry. I don't think in this digital era right now, these dudes know how to promote fights. You got dudes that you like, let's say Crawford and Spence, right? Let's just take those guys. And I hate talking about those guys ad nauseum right now, especially when they don't got a fight for us to talk about, right? But you got these two individuals that can actually promote a fight and go out and have that fight reach a pitch that everybody wants to see it. This right here, you got to say these two individuals didn't promote to their fullest. They thought Deontay's name would carry the banner. And again, this weekend, you had 3 fight cards from 3 different promoters that drowned each other out. You have the Devin Haney-Cambosos. You have this fight card itself, and then you have the fight card with the women, right? With Clarissa Shields and Baumgarten and them. So I don't know, man. Galveston was good. So, great left hand by left hook by Frank Sanchez. See, this undercard, PBC puts together some really good undercards. Like if you want to go to a card, and if you want to take your money, and you want to spend your money, from top to bottom, PBC cards are the goods, right? The Zone probably puts together the worst cards out of the 3. And then if you're looking at top rank is after that, right? So, these dudes is mixing up pretty decent. I don't want to call this fight because, I want to definitely save it for either, Caleb Plant and Darrell, give you a portion of that, and then save it for the main event because I think the main event is going to be a shocking, delightful fight. But Haney and Cambosos, I don't know. Maybe they probably try to squeeze a 3rd fight out of it. I have absolutely no idea what's the strategy in that weight drain. He looks so bad, like Devin Haney did. He looked terrible. But I don't know, like to actually get them in the ring and see them. What's Haney's hydration process afterwards? Is it IV? Because see, as a heavyweight, I didn't have to worry about being weight drained because I will come in and make weight, right? So you talking about these lighter weights that have a threshold that they have to hit and a weight banner that they have to come under. I don't know. The hydration process is really telling because that lets you know if he's going to be weakened, if he's not going to have the speed. It's a lot of things. Excuse me. If he can't make that weight, I think he should just get out of the weight division, go up, fight Tank, go up to that division. Just but don't campaign at a weight that he was looking like a zombie at that. That was the worst I've seen Devin Haney look at a weigh-in ever. So maybe it's something that's going to come out of that. Maybe Cambosos has a shot tonight. Let me see. Next Halloween. Okay, next Saturday. That's right. Okay, so weight drain is this, right? Let's say you got to make it to 160 pounds. So let's say you at the middleweight weight, right? Middleweight is 160 pounds. So let's say 2 days before that your official weigh-in, because the whole time you're balancing your weight. Let's say 2 days before your official weigh-in, you're 3 pounds over. So what they would do is, when I was fighting in light heavyweight, cruiserweight, that stuff when I was younger, they would have sauna suits on you. They put me one time inside a car, right? And it had plastic on the windows, had the heat on. I'm in there sweating. Had a breathing mask. This is. I didn't have any money. Had a breathing like an oxygen mask for like a snorkeling, right? You had that here and a tube outside the top, and I was able to breathe that way while I was sweating inside. Had garbage bags on me. This is ridiculous, but to lose the weight, all right? So you get down to the weight that you desire. You don't eat for 2 days, very little fluids. Your body can go into shock, some type of weird shock. And if, what's that Cyborg, Chris Cyborg, the girl Chris Cyborg, she almost died from the dehydration process that she used to make weight. Cutting weight is very dangerous. So she almost died from that. There's a lot of different processes people do. Then after you make the weight, after you get on the scale, right, immediately you can tell somebody that has had an extreme weight cut is when immediately right after they get off the scale and they weigh in, they'll put a chew in the mouth. Now that chew is a protein chew that they throw in their mouth, and then they'll be drinking a liquid. Now you think that liquid is like water. It's not. More than likely it's Pedialyte. That's what you give the babies, right? So when they're dehydrated or when they have diarrhea or something like that, so they would drink the Pedialyte, and the Pedialyte will rehydrate them all the way right back. But also then they would go upstairs and, get in a room and they'll put them on an IV and just build their body up that way for a couple hours. And then they would eat a good meal or whatever to get some substance in their stomach after they rehydrated their body back with the fluids. But they're basically drained all the way down with their body from the fluids. And that's what goes on sometimes in these divisions where you have to make weight. It sucks really bad. It's very dangerous for the fighter. And sometimes, it can end in some type of fatality because the fighter gets inside the ring. They're not as sharp. They don't have as much power. Their bearings is not all the way there because you put your body through these extreme conditions, and then you get to the space where you're supposed to fight, and you don't have everything there. So, Devin Haney, if I'm a betting guy and I was looking for a cue to even bet on Cambosos, right? That would have been my cue. That's why I always tell you guys, I don't ever say who's going to win or what's going to happen until after I see the day of the weigh-in, after I see what the fighter looks like. Because when I see what the fighter looks like from my two eyes and what they weigh in, usually you can get a measure on how the camp went on the scale. Like what was the weight, what did they come in at? Like tonight with Deontay Wilder coming in 214. He hasn't made 214 since 2018, right? That weight tells me a couple of things, that he could have either overtrained while he was in camp, or he has a nutritionist that has kept his body at this level. Now, from what I know from the camp, he sparred a lot. He hit the mitts a lot. He hit the bag a lot, upwards of 600 to 700 rounds. That's unheard of at a person his age. So that means that he could have overtrained for this fight. Could he have tired arms? Could he have tired legs? Could he have achy joints? A lot of things could happen. Mentally, you could be worn out. You could have left your days inside the gym. So again, you look at all these things going into a fight. Now, I don't know, like from a betting standpoint, how does that work in Vegas or something like that? But I'm pretty sure that they take notes. So I don't know coming into this fight. I know he's the whatchamacallit, the betting favorite, and Helenius is the underdog. So I don't know, does it hurt to put like $20 on Helenius? No. Because let's say right now he overtrained and he gets in that ring, he doesn't look like himself, looks slow, looks lethargic, and loses. Highly possible. Yeah, you can come back the next day. None of that stuff is safe. So, like, let's say tonight, Devin Haney comes in for this fight 10 to 15 pounds heavier. And, and a lot of dudes like to say, whatchamacallit, Fozzie was good. A lot of dudes like to say that Spence is a weight bully. They call them weight bullies. That these dudes get in there, they say Tank does it. Said Ryan Garcia was trying to do it, but he's not disciplined enough to do it. So a lot of times these individuals use the weight game. Oscar was notorious for using that weight to get people at a disadvantage. And then he showed that information to Canelo, and Canelo uses that information to the best of his ability. A lot of times he has these guys come down and they're wagering, and then they have rehydration clauses too. So the rehydration clause is you can't come in weighing a certain amount of weight after you weighed in. Let's say a dude that the day before weighed in 160, right? The rehydration clause is you can't come in 15 to 20 pounds heavier the next day. And if you do, you're penalized. Canelo and Oscar learns that very well. So that's why Canelo thought he was going to have Bivol right where he wanted him, because Bivol wasn't able to rehydrate all the way up to his normal. Like, because Bivol will come in, that's light heavyweight, right? That's 175. Bivol will come in anywhere as 190, 195. Bivol couldn't come over, I think it was like 180. Something like that. And Canelo came in at 167, I believe, or 168, something like that. He didn't do the whole 175. So, but they was making sure that Bivol didn't come in all the way too heavy. Bivol didn't care. Bivol came in his weight, and he actually did exactly what he was supposed to do with somebody coming up to his weight class, defending his belts. He said, Canelo, Mexican meat. Yeah, this might be Devin Haney's last fight at 135. The way he looked, if everyone's manipulating the weight classes, say no one's a weight bully. They all do it. The rehydration clause is some BS, though. Haney look like Sony's acquisition budget. Wait, yo, you stupid as hell. He said, Devin Haney look like Sony's acquisition budget. I look anemic. He look like baby Skeletor. Not everybody manipulates the weight, right? Not everybody. You have a lot of guys there that don't manipulate the weight. You have a lot of guys that fight at the weight. Some people are hugely naive, right? Or some people just don't want to have to worry about gambling because, all right, you're gambling with your purse. That's all these dudes do. It's your purse. This is what you're fighting for. You are a prize fighter. The prize is your purse, right? So you don't want to gamble with it, right? So you want to be on weight whole camp. You want to take your boxing and your training very seriously for the whole year. So you're supposed to, right? A lot of dudes don't. So a lot of dudes cut corners and a lot of dudes look for trickery and that leads you down a slippery slope because, again, if you're feeling lethargic, you're going to take something not to feel the lethargic. You're going to take some HGH. You're going to do something like some testosterone replacement, or something to pediate your testosterone as you're fighting, like, because sometimes these dudes use these seeds, and you get spike in adrenaline as you're fighting. That's why they take a urine sample after you fight and before you fight. Right before you fight, take a urine sample, and after you fight, they take a urine sample, and they check your urine samples against each other to stay away from all of that. Just do it clean. Train properly. Stay on weight. Get a nutritionist when you get enough bread. Train. Don't drink. Stay away from those sugary stuff. Make your weight. You don't have to worry about that stuff. You don't even have to worry about being a weight bully. You can actually fight in your weight class and don't have to manipulate any of the weight. Right now, Sanchez is running down on Negron, and they're in the center of the ring. Nice left hook from Sanchez. Nice right hand left hook from Sanchez. Negron does a little dig into the body. Oh, a powerful left hook from Sanchez they were clinched, and he, stepped out of the clinch and threw a left hook from the hip. Very decent stuff. I see these are the heavyweights that I like to watch to fight, to be honest with you, in the middle of the ring. What's on the undercard for the Devin Haney-Cambosos fight? Who's watching that right now? How far did they get it? Did they get to the fight before the main event? What's happening? Somebody in the chat, let me know. Because right now we are 2 fights away from the main event. Let me see. Yeah, what do you think about the Japanese official disrespecting Floyd at the exposition, rising ran by the guys who ran Pride and FCZ? Is the right move to Floyd to just eat that pause? I think people should weigh in before the fight. Part felt bad. People coming in the middle and the end of the next class. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so to answer the first question, Floyd, yeah, Anthony Durrell, boy, looking good. Them disrespecting Floyd. He's the greatest our sport has to offer. Right? He should be revered, right? Could you imagine us taking Matsui and disrespecting Matsui? One of their great icons. Floyd is our great icon. He's a walking treasure, right? A walking treasure. He still has his faculties. He's doing exhibitions around the world because he worked hard enough. I mean, whatever sacrifices, however you feel about the man, whatever sacrifices and stuff like that he did, he did that. Every night that he got into the ring, yeah, he got paid tons of money, he promoted himself like crazy. He did what he's supposed to do. However you feel about the man, there's a level of respect, professional respect, that was supposed to be given to him. To throw the flowers on the floor, I don't know if it was part of an act. I don't know if it was part of a skit. You know, they trying to show the heel or whatever, try to rile the crowd up. If it wasn't, and if it was mean spirited, and if it wasn't done in jest, and it wasn't done with the explicit knowledge of Floyd knowing that, I boo you, because that's not how we treat our best. You wouldn't like it if we took your best and we treated your best that way, right? So the same way that your best is in a foreign country, you want them to be treated with reverence and respect. I expect Floyd to go to any country and be treated with respect and reverence, because he earned it. He earned it with his blood, sweat, and tears. So I find it highly disrespectful. It was definitely disheartening, but that shows you the caliber of the man. Floyd picked up the flowers and went along with it, you know. So the caliber of the man spoke, opposed to the disrespect of an individual who Floyd's probably never had a cross word with the dude, you know. So for him to even feel that he's justified in doing something like that to a man who has earned the respect of a nation, it's disgusting to me. So, you know, and the dude was a public official. All right, so this is the level of hypocrisy that goes along in the world, because had Floyd done something like that, it would have been public outcry. But when it's done to Floyd, and I can say a whole bunch of other stuff, but I'm going to rise above it, right? It's just disheartening, to be honest with you. Hard to find. We cool, man. King, those are the Yakuzas, and they run pride, and something had to have went down business-wise, seeing that made me nervous for him, for real. Yo, listen. He's in a foreign country. You know what the difference is with the mob? You know what the difference is with the mob here? You come here, back in the days, you used to fight in Vegas, this, that, and the third. Let's say China sends over their best. The mob ain't gonna let nothing stupid like that go down. Say whatever you want to say, and I guess I'm being biased, right? Not saying that there isn't racism within that organization, but who looked bad? Who looked bad? That whole nation looked bad in my eyes. That whole nation looked bad because of the ignorance of one individual, because the public outcry wasn't there for Floyd, who's a national treasure. He's putting on a damn exhibition. He doesn't have to go there to put on an exhibition for y'all. Y'all called him there to put on an exhibition. Y'all put up the money for him to put up the exhibition. The exhibition was done at your request, but at your request, he is not treated as what y'all asked for. You treated him lesser than. So I don't respect that. You know, so I think that we have enough class here that we won't allow that to happen to any nationalist that comes over from any place else. I think we respect them and treat them with respect here. So that's just me, right? I mean, I haven't seen that done here, but to see that done to somebody else, especially Floyd, no, hell no. And I don't give a damn what anybody says about how they feel about him. He has never done anything wrong to you. You can say you don't like his little skit, him Money May. Some people don't like it. I don't care. He didn't do anything to me though, right? And you gave the flowers to the one guy, give the flowers to Floyd just the same way. But that's why he knocked your boy out. And he got paid. And he went home on his jet. And he went to bed in his silk sheets. So that doesn't cover up the hurt because the hurt goes deep into the man. It sucks, man. We're supposed to have different professionals. Just sucks. I love Shields today. I think. Listen, I hope it was staged. I hope it was staged with his knowledge. You see, I would give them the benefit of the doubt. That's what I would do. I would give them the benefit of the doubt. But the times that we live in, you think, Yeah, Floyd. Don't you think Floyd earned it though? To be honest with you, Muhammad Ali and George Foreman and a lot of these dudes used to do exhibitions when their career was over. They do exhibitions, and he's just the latest. Pacquiao's doing an exhibition right now with a kickboxer. Get your money, dudes. Get your money. No promoters. You the promoter. Y'all set up the fights and get your money, because these promoters, made more money off of these fighters than these fighters made in the ring. And Pacquiao, gives a lot of money out to the homeless and stuff like that. And even though he ran his campaigns and everything, but he was doing stuff for his country. So yeah, please let these guys fight. Let these guys do exhibitions. Why should Jake Paul and these guys make all this money where they never, stood in the ring? Let these guys make their money. It's time for them, right? Yeah, it's cool. We used to go to the Armory and watch fights all the time, right? Exhibition fights and stuff. So yeah, I think that's a cool thing for them to make some money. They deserve it. Yo, let me tell you something. I don't think Shields put a beating on Marshalls. I just believe Shields gave as good as she got and gave a little bit more. Right? Like she said, she dug down deep. And Marshall cracked her with a lot of good shots, man. She hit her with a lot of good shots. And, Clarissa shook it off. You could tell when Clarissa spars, she spars with men. No knock on the other girls. But she goes and actively gets sparring from the best. Because I heard that she sparred with Errol Spence. I heard that she sparred with Andre Ward. I've heard that she sparred with a ton of guys like the Durrell brothers. I've heard that she actually spars with these guys, and they say that she actually works. She puts in good work. So at the end of that fight, after like the 6th round, I saw the bite down that she had because Marshall was hitting her with some good shots, Oh, and all right, so Sanchez just knocked Negron down with a straight right hand. Negron slid into the ropes like he was praying, like he was an altar boy. Absolutely something crazy. This one should be over any second right now. Sanchez is ran in on him, and he's throwing heavy shots in the middle of the ring. But Negron is throwing heavy shots as well. But remember, for heavyweight, it takes only just one shot. But Sanchez is trying to land that perfect shot to get him out of there. You got 1:47 left in the 9th round. Sanchez throws an overhand right, and Negron is throwing a nice jab. Beautiful left hook from Sanchez. Negron looks terrible. Oh, okay, this fight is over. He hit him with a left hook right hand. Frank Sanchez did. Negron is knocked out in the 9th round. Good. That was a very decent. And I told y'all, Frank Sanchez, out of that group that I saw, is a very decent fighter. Just give him a little bit more. You say probably 2 more fights at heavyweight. Some good stiff tests. Have him fight either Luis Ortiz, and I think that's a good fight for him, or Andy Ruiz. That's a hell of a fight. I don't know what happened to Big Baby Davis, but that's a hell of a fight. All right, so this guy's Negron nose is broke. He has a cut on the bridge of his nose. Fight is over. You know, he's heavy swelling across his face. Really good fight. Really good fight. Let me see. Marshall didn't even believe that she won the fight when she was reading this. This is fact. Marshall facial decision said it all. Yeah, spars with men. I'm skeptical. Maybe just getting in some work. It will be hard for me to throw back. I probably wouldn't. Listen, when I'm pretty sure when Clarissa spars with these guys, it ain't full out hard hitting sparring. I don't know. But to actually share the ring with a champion and for them to give you pointers, that's what I'm talking about. To teach you how to dip your shoulder when a jab is coming in so it can slide, those couple of seconds that it can slide past, and what you're supposed to be doing in those couple of seconds, what shots you're supposed to be coming with. Should you go to the liver, or should you bring it over the top, or should you shoot a straight right? Those things is invaluable that another champion can teach another champion, right? Little subtle things with your footwork, those things can be taught. And maybe sometimes you are a fan of somebody, and for them to say something to you, even though your coaches is talking to you, you probably pick it up a whole lot easier, right? So I'm telling you, it showed at the end of that, and I think it was like from the 6th round on, I started to see the separation as far as class though. And even though Marshall beat her in the amateurs, you can see the separation as the pro. And I think it was like 6th round on, Clarissa just started doing little things that was showing that she was a step up. And when it came to the class acts, you know, it's a step up. She had a little bit more. Bumgarner showed me some stuff that I didn't expect to see from her. I thought that Myers would take Bumgarner to deep waters and drown her. Nah, Bumgarner showed that she can swim. Bumgarner, boy, that's somebody to see. Like that's somebody to see. She has the bounce. She looks like a seasoned pro, and she's not. And you know, if you was going off a resume alone, you'd have put Meyer. But Bumgarner showed she had something special. She believed in herself, and she said she ain't giving that lady no rematch. So she's going for the gusto. She's going for everything. Let me see what you got for me. Dip down was good. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, she showed a lot in the ring today against Marshall. And when you say a fighter like Marshall is the champion. Marshall is a heavy hitting woman. Did you see how big that woman is compared to Shields? Marshall is a big woman. Like she really put in. Oh man, that was something. Like she's a big woman, and a long jab, straight right hands, and she knows how to dig to the body. I'm sorry, this is not the days of when we watch women boxing, and women boxing aren't to the same standards as men boxing. Because I know dudes felt like that in the past, but right now when I watch them fight, my God, like the level of skill is here. And what I saw in that card today was a level of skill of women that was here. Head and shoulders above a lot of these undercards that we're seeing today, right? I'm pretty sure that, you know, head and shoulders over the Devin Haney undercard. Let me check that undercard right now to see if they even got to the Devin Haney fight itself, because that's a possibility, right? Right now, let me see. Okay, I think they're coming in now, to be honest with you. If they do, what I would do is I would skip the Caleb Plant on the PVC, and I would go to Sky Network, and I would do the Devin Haney-Cambosos main card, and then hopefully the Caleb Plant and Darrell fight lasts really long, go 12 rounds, which I'm thinking. Okay, I think they're ready. So if they're ready, then we're gonna do the Devin Haney-Cambosos. So we're gonna get the power punch here. Here we're gonna get the power punch, guys. So if they're ready right now, because they're showing Devin Haney right now, if they're gonna go do this fight right now, then I'm gonna call this fight right here, and then we're gonna switch over right after this fight, because that'll give us enough time to get in the Deontay Wilder versus Helenius fight as well. I think Deontay is a legitimate whatchamacallit. I think Deontay is a legitimate contender. Is this a money grab? Tonight is going to tell us if it's a money grab, right? Tonight is going to tell us if this guy is in it for the full haul, or is this just something that he's just pulling? He's just pulling some cash, right? Tonight is going to show us, and that's our biggest questions. Our biggest questions is going to be answered, because you have a former sparring partner in front of you. Not taking anything away from Helenius, because his last fight that I saw is when he was fighting, or the Polish kid, the pizza guy. I think he's like the fighting pizza guy, but he has a big contingent in New York City, right? And I think that's the last time I saw it, but that was a good fight, and they were doing a lot of give and take. So maybe we see something from there. I don't know. West Coast time. Although I get, the more I wish the main event started at 10 p.m. Why don't we do that for real? Does he still want it, right? All right, so Jay Primo, here's the deal. I'm going to call the Haney fight right now, right? I'm going to call it right now. And then we're going to shoot back over there and get that Wilder, though. Because right now we got Caleb Plant versus Darrell. Now, even though I really want to see that fight, because I like me some Caleb Plant. Pause. I think main event trumps all, right? So main event, we call this main event. I call this fight. And then we get over there and I call the second main event. And we make it a beautiful night. And we go home, no fuss, no muss. You know what I like about the Haney-Cambosos fight? The government is involved. The government sanctioned this. The government has everything to do with this. The government made sure that the stadium was available. The government made sure all the fighters and everything was there. The government showed reverence to Haney, gave him a plaque, gave him some stuff. This is a different, like remember what we was talking about? We was talking about the Floyd thing. They treated Devin very well from what I saw so far from him there. His father's there early, not like the last time when his father got there like the day of. So yeah, they did a lot of things different. They got a chance to correct whatever mistakes that they made the last time, and they made it even better. And this is a beautiful turnout. Everybody is there for George Cambosos and Devin Haney. They sold out arena. They did a beautiful card, and the government has made sure that you have the best and the brightest singing the national anthems. This is what you want to see from your government. If your government is going to be involved with your sport, then you want to see the best of your sport, that your best of your sport has to offer, and this is what they're doing. Very good stuff. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Dip Down. Put a lot of pressure on the boy. Oh, tomorrow, we got the links for the pillows. We got the links for the pillows going up tomorrow. So for anybody that wants those Valori pillows, that's in collaboration with the Iron Lords podcast, those pillows is going up tomorrow. And for the first 100 people, I'm gonna have a code, and that code is gonna give you 15% off. So pressure makes diamonds. That's right. That's right. All right. So tomorrow, the pillows is gonna go up. We're gonna have the promo in the beginning, and we're going to give out the code, and from there it's like off to the races. First 100 people gonna have that 15% off, and then the pillows is gonna ship out. I'm telling you, great stocking stuff of stuff. Great used stuff. Just to adorn your man cave, to your space. Like Attic uses it for elbow room when his girl try to get in. Sometimes I use it as a blocker, put it on my shoulder, keep my girl out when she trying to bother me when I'm gaming. But it's I don't even feel like, sometimes like when I'm sitting in a chair, I put that pillow on and I don't even feel it. So like it fits my elbows. Because right now my elbows is digging in the corners of the chair and the hand rests. I don't know. You get used to certain stuff. I get used to stuff quickly. And, I got used to that pillow very quickly, to be honest with you. Very, very nice stuff. Let me see. No, natty full body pillow. Nah, man. Nah, I ain't gonna have nobody out there with a full. Do you know the level of disrespect that people could do if they had a full body pillow of me? Hell no. I would never consent to that. The things that they would do to my pillow, oh my God. And then then they could put it on Twitter or YouTube? Buddy. Nope. Could you imagine? Oh no. No, I'm not even gonna give nobody no ideas. No. That's just not gonna happen. But right now they're showing the highlights of Devin Haney. Cambosos knockouts. Looking good. He surprised me that first fight. And they show George Cambosos walking out right now. So he's wearing black and gold Iron Lord colors. Entourage is very small. It's just him, his pops, and his trainer, and his cut man. Very small entourage. All black hoodie, leather, looks nice. Black shoes, black and gold trunks. Looks very nice, very nice. He got a good payday the first fight, man. Got a good payday. Shout out to Campos. This is a long ring walk, man. Dear God. Dear God, boy. They had him coming from the parking lot. They say, yo, George, now walk it out. All right. He's finally made it to the arena. Let me see if they brought these guys out on the other card real quick. Man, oh man. Y'all gonna have me attempt the impossible tonight, but hopefully I still have all the energy left to call both. All right, so they're both in the ring right now. So, man, I'm definitely gonna have to see that fight later. Because that's one I wanted to see, boy. Definitely gonna have to see that fight later. All right, so since we're gonna do this George Cambosos Devin Haney fight right now, because the undercard of the Deontay Wilder and Helenius fight is going, who do y'all got? Why do you got him? Do you have Cambosos? Do you have Devin Haney? Do you have a knockout? Do you have a distance? What do you have? Why do you have it? And who do you have? Let me know right now in the chat. because it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But if Cambosos can do a couple of things different, and he can get past that jab, we can see something totally different. King, are current UFC champions more known by the average person, or are the current boxing champions more known? Any weight class. I'm already foresee the aftermarket. Full body puller for the Lords. Haney hard for 12. Cambosos. All right, so UFC versus boxing. I think they both, to the average person, is in obscurity, right? You know, you got people walking around thinking Mike Tyson's still champ. I think they both are very piss poor when it comes to public mind share. But if you want to talk about males from 25 to 50 years old, they will know the UFC champions more, right? You got some people that think Jake Paul is a champion. So, I got to be honest with you. The champions now, a lot of people don't know who the champions are now in boxing. I would probably say the edge has to go to UFC. Right now we got Devin Haney highlights of him knocking out his foes and beating his foes. So, ooh, beautiful right hand. Beautiful right hand. Beautiful. And they showing Devin Haney coming out right now. Biggest thing here, is Devin Haney weight drained? That can play a huge role in this fight. Yeah, you got Jake Paul saying that he can beat Mike Tyson, but he didn't sign that contract when Mike sent that contract over. Because Mike sent that contract over. I know that for a fact. He ain't signed that fight. Hell no. I would pay cold hard cash to see that fight. Cold hard cash to see Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. To see him rip his head off his shoulders. All right, so Devin is here. Let me see. Devin looks hydrated. He looks decent. He's young enough that his body shouldn't take any ill effects. But you don't know that until you push the body to its extremist, right? So, I got Devin Haney by a 12-round decision. Same as the last. And do I see any knockdowns or knockouts? Maybe not. I don't think Devin hits hard enough for a knockdown or a knockout. Maybe he's coming into his own, and we do see a little bit more strength out of him. But also, I don't think Cambosos gets in to show his power, because out of the two, I think Cambosos shoots his shots a little bit sharper, a little bit more accurately. I think Devin slaps with his shots. His jab is very serious, but his jab is more of a measuring stick and more of a guider, right? So he'll jab you, guide out, bring it back. So I don't know. This fight is an enigma to me. I thought it would pretty much go the same exact way as the first fight, so really wasn't too keen on it until I saw the weigh-in. So once I saw the weigh-in, I had second thoughts. I said, man, maybe this fight is something, to see. And this is serendipity right now that is actually happening, and we're actually going to see it, because we got a chance to have a long card in which this gives us the opportunity. Maybe their card was shorter. They put the champions in the ring now. When it comes to the wagering, is it usually for last resort? No. It's not. A lot of dudes do that gamble and they drain their body down to a certain weight in order to hydrate. Because look at Devin Haney right now. He does not look as like the zombie from the last horror film. He looks hydrated. But what's the effects? What's the side effects? What's the ill effects? He's very young, so his body can bounce back very fast. But then you start to ask yourself, older fighters don't really like to do it or really can't do it because it really hurts them. So that's why you see people go up in weight class and stay in those weight classes later on. But I do believe this is probably Devin Haney's last fight at this weight class, unless there's another fight involved. All right, so they're in the middle of the ring right now. There is no ref. Oh, okay. Yo. They have an Asian ref right now. Very small guy trying to break up these two dudes. This is going to be something to see. Let's get it on. All right. All right. Round one didn't start yet. They're in the corner pacing back and forth. Cambosos is pacing like a lion. All right. Bell rings. Cambosos comes out southpaw, quickly switches to orthodox, and he steps in with a jab. Devin Haney goes in the defensive position. Cambosos throws a couple of punches, and he switches to southpaw, switches right back. He switches to southpaw again. He switches right back. I guess this is the thing that he's going to do tonight. Cambosos is moved from side to side, nervous energy. He swings wildly with a left hook and misses. He goes to southpaw, switches right back. Devin Haney jabs him. All right. Cambosos jabs. A lot of movement. He's jabbing to Devin Haney's stomach. Steps in, steps out. Devin Haney straight jab. Turns him, moves. There's a clinch. Referee breaks him up. They're back in the center of the ring. Cambosos is switching from southpaw to orthodox, back and forth constantly. All right. And Devin Haney jabs. Cambosos switches to southpaw, lands a straight right hand to Devin Haney's face. They're up against the ropes. Referee breaks him. Again, back in the center of the ring. Cambosos goes to southpaw, steps back, goes back to orthodox. I think Devin Haney needs to crack him one time when he switches to southpaw. He does it again, and he switches. Devin Haney, measuring stick jab, back out. Jabs from Devin Haney. Circling. They're back in the center of the ring. Cambosos, southpaw. And he's doing southpaw to orthodox to gain distance. He cuts distance when he does that and freezes Devin Haney. All right, so back to southpaw, back to orthodox southpaw, back in the center of the ring. And Devin Haney throws a straight right hand and a jab. All right. Southpaw, orthodox. All right. Devin Haney throws a body shot to Cambosos there in the clinch. Overhand right by Devin Haney to the back of the head of Cambosos. Cambosos complains to the referee. Referee warns Devin Haney, pushes him on the chest. And they're back in the center of the ring. Cambosos has a lot of nervous energy. All right. Hands is high. Devin Haney throws a short left hook, misses. Right hand. All right. Cambosos lunges in. They're up against the ropes. Devin Haney has him in the headlock. Referee breaks both of them up. They're back again in the center of the ring. Cambosos switches to southpaw, back to orthodox. Devin Haney jabs him in the face. Back in the center of the ring. Again, nervous energy is down. Cambosos is slowing down. All right, 1, 2, 3 from Cambosos. And an overhand right to Devin Haney. Left hook to Devin Haney. Right hand to Devin Haney. Misses with a overhand. He leans on Devin Haney neck. Round is over. Okay, so the things that I saw right there, I saw that Cambosos decided that this camp that he wanted to switch to southpaw. And he thinks that's going to stop anything. What I'm noticing is a lot of nervous energy. So he switches from southpaw to orthodox, from southpaw to orthodox. Now, in doing so, what he's doing is he's cutting distance, right? So he puts his right foot forward, and then he switches to his left foot. That way he cut distance and he's in Devin Haney's stomach. He's there. All right. So when you put the southpaw, you put your right foot forward and then you switch it to your left foot. You're there. You've cut distance. While he cut distance, he wasn't throwing any shots right there because he was looking to see exactly what Devin Haney was going to do. He froze Devin Haney a couple of times, right? But I will have to give Cambosos that round because Cambosos has did a lot of dirty underwork that was there. Round 2 is starting right now. So let's get a chance to see. He kind of threw me off because I didn't expect him to do that, and it's exactly what he did do. Devin Haney comes out with a jab. Then the center of the ring, Devin Haney's trying to take charge, trying to make Cambosos submissive, trying to take away that his southpaw switching. Cambosos is switching to southpaw, but he's going back to orthodox right now. He's doing both, and he keeps doing it. Devin Haney jabs him. Devin Haney throws an overhand right. So right now, Devin Haney is taking a position of the master when it comes right into the ring. He threw a left hand and a right hand over the top. Cambosos threw 2 punches to his body, left, right. Cambosos switches to southpaw. Devin Haney throws a 1-2, catches Cambosos to the side of his head, right back. Oh, straight right hand from Devin Haney, double jab, straight right hand. Cambosos takes it well. Cambosos is giving nervous energy, switches to southpaw. Devin Haney jabs, throws a right hand, pushes down on the back of Cambosos' neck. As they clinch, referee breaks him up. All right, they're back again in the center of the ring. Cambosos is moving, bopping his head up and down. Devin Haney throws a right hand. Cambosos throws 2 punches to Devin Haney's body. They're clinched. Referee comes in right now to break them up. Not too much going on right now. So you said right now there's a lot of posturing. Cambosos switches to southpaw, then he leaps in when he goes right back to orthodox. They're pushing on the back of Devin Haney's neck. Gets separated by the referee. Switches to southpaw, goes back to orthodox. That is Cambosos. Devin Haney tries to lunge in with a left hook and misses. He lunges again with a left hook. They're clinched. They're trying to fight their way out of the clinch. The referee breaks them up. These two are doing more holding than they're actually doing fighting. All right. Let's get to it. Come on, guys. Devin Haney back with jabs. Cambosos nervous energy. Devin Haney back with jabs. Stepping back. Lunging left hook from Devin Haney. He misses. Lunging right hand from Devin Haney. He misses. And he catches Cambosos with an overhand right. Cambosos is switching from southpaw to orthodox. Devin Haney hit him. Cambosos kind of went down. Referee cleans his hands up. There was a slip. Devin Haney throws a half uppercut with his right hand. Very, very, very minimal stuff. Here, overhand right from Devin Haney. All right, we have no indicator on the side. So, okay, so as I'm watching right now, there's absolutely no indicator of the round. There's no indicator of the time. So I can't tell you that there's 30 seconds left inside the fight because I actually do not see that it's 30 seconds left inside the fight, right? But again, same thing, but Cambosos was less effective because Devin Haney saw it in the first round, so he was able to make adjustments. The adjustments Devin Haney did make in that round was he started throwing more double jabs, and throws the right hand over the top. And that was allowing him to freeze Cambosos in his tracks with the double jab. Tap with one, tap again, then you throw the overhand right, and then you actually put in some work. What Cambosos was able to do is when he did cut distance, when he did that southpaw, orthodox thing, when he did get in close, he did dig a couple of shots to the body of Devin Haney. I think his idea is Devin Haney was weight drained, so what he wants to do is he wants to see how much he has in the tank. Right now, the fresher of the two looks like Cambosos, but again, that looks can be deceiving. We don't know exactly what's going on. Round 3 has started right now. So I give round 2 to Devin Haney. Cambosos does switch again right now. He goes from southpaw to orthodox and right back, southpaw to orthodox and right back. Devin Haney throws a right hand over the top. Cambosos doesn't stay in southpaw for too long. It's just a distance mechanism, and it's just something to give Devin Haney something to think about, right? Because Devin Haney doesn't let him operate in a southpaw stance. They're breaking him up again in the center of the ring. All right, Cambosos throws a jab to the head, to the body. Devin Haney throws a jab and a right hand and misses. Left hook from Devin Haney, left hook from Cambosos. Left hook from Devin Haney, he misses that left hook. The Cambosos is in his ribs, holding on to him. Referee breaks them up. They're back in the center of the ring. Devin Haney goes to a left to the body and goes straight to the face with a jab. Nice dig with the left hook. Cambosos throws a right hand and left hook over the top. Devin Haney double jab right hand, freezes Cambosos, and the referee is going to break them up right now because there's a clinch in the center of the ring. Much different fight from the first fight. Devin Haney looks a little bit confused, but he's getting his bearings. Throwing his jab right hand to Cambosos, caught Cambosos with a left hook. Right now they're being broken up by the referee. Here, Cambosos from behind the head in the clinch. Devin Haney did. Devin Haney's back to the jab. Cambosos is coming in. Devin Haney is punching Cambosos in his back. Broken up by the ref. Pretty decent stuff right now. I can't lie. But again, a lot of clinching. Cambosos switched to southpaw, stays there, and he gets nailed by a right hand from Devin Haney. I don't think he should go to southpaw again. That right hand was crazy. Devin Haney has caught Cambosos with a right hand left hook, straight jab. And again, Cambosos has stopped the nervous movement. His head is frozen. Devin Haney threw 2 overhand rights. We might get a knockout in this round. Devin Haney throws a left hook. Cambosos is digging to the body. Devin Haney throws a left hook. Oh, my God. That right hand over the top from Devin Haney. Devin Haney is looking at him. Cambosos switched to southpaw, and he comes in. He grabs Devin Haney, and the round is over. That was what I was looking for. Devin Haney digging those right hands to the side of Cambosos' head, and Cambosos took him like a champ. But I'm going to tell you, that last right hand wobbled Cambosos. That's a big round for Devin Haney, and I give Devin Haney that round because that round was definitely Devin Haney's. Devin Haney took exactly what Cambosos gave him. I told you if he stays in that southpaw stance for too long, Cambosos does, he will get hit with a right hand, and that right hand came in like clockwork, right on time, always on time, and definitely shook his world. Boom. Left hook to the face. Cambosos misses. Devin Haney throws that right hand. Show that right hand. Digs him to the body. Cambosos catches him with a left hook. Beautiful stuff. That stuff was great. I'm watching the slow-mo right now. Beautiful stuff. Hollywood Rules, $2 super chat. What's up, King? King, what's up, bro? Just showing support. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it 100%. First super chat of the day. I'm going to get a little bell so I can ring it for everybody that throws a super chat in. I'm going to get a little bell. That's going to happen. All right, here we go. Round 4. Cambosos switched again. I would advise him not to. He throws a left hook, right hand to Devin Haney's body. He goes right to southpaw again, and he switches back out. I got to watch the first fight. I don't believe he did this switching like he's doing right now. All right. Cambosos looks a little bit, has cobwebs in his head right now, and he's standing in the center of the ring with Devin Haney. He's hitting Devin Haney to the body. The referee separates the two because they were in a clinch. All right. Cambosos tries to lunge in with a left hook, and he throws a right hand, but he misses both miserably. Devin Haney's back to the jab, and his jab is right there while his right hand sits straight clear to his face. Jab from Devin Haney. Right hand from Devin Haney. Jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos switched, and he goes right back. Devin Haney seems like he's taking more control, and he's throwing the right hand over the top. These right hands are coming more fast and furious. Good jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos lunges in with a left hook to the body. And he goes to southpaw, and he stays in the southpaw stance right there. Devin Haney knocks him out of the southpaw stance. Cambosos is back to normal. Oh, double jab right hand from Devin Haney. Catches Cambosos flush on the side of the air. They're clinching right now. Devin Haney seems to be manhandling him, but Cambosos is using his head. Pause. Figuratively and literally. Oh, double left hook from Cambosos into a right hand. Beautiful stuff. Switches to southpaw and rushes Devin Haney up against the ropes. Cambosos does. Nervous energy from Cambosos again. He's standing right in front of him. Oh, left hook from Devin Haney in close. Nice jab as he walks out. Devin Haney back to the jab. Beautiful stuff. All right, finally, Top Rank puts up a chart. We have 27 seconds left in this round. Devin Haney's back to his jab. Cambosos has slowed down considerably since the first 3 rounds. I guess it was those overhand rights that rung his bell and got his legs a little bit stiff. A little jello-like. Left hook from Cambosos catches Devin Haney as he leans in. Devin Haney was going back. He grabs Cambosos. He looks over at his corner to tell his corner that he's okay. I think that left hook was pretty good from Cambosos. Round is over. Asante was good. What's going on? That's what I'm talking about. People's are showing up. We got 43 people here, 49 likes. Love that. Love that. Can't complain. So far, this fight has a different complexion than the last fight. And both fighters went and made adjustments in their camp. Will those adjustments lead to victory? Cambosos has seemed to put a wrinkle in his game to show Devin Haney something a little bit different, right? And he's doing a lot to get inside. Beautiful stuff by Cambosos. He's a lot of feint, a lot of work to get inside to give Devin Haney more things to think about than just moving in without his head moving from side to side. Devin Haney's back, and they're back in the center of the ring. This is round number 5. And let's see exactly what they both have to offer. They're back to a jab in the center of the ring. That is Devin Haney. Cambosos is not switching. He's standing there. He's moving from side to side in the orthodox stance. And Devin Haney is shooting a right hand. He threw a nice 1-2, and he threw a nice overhand right. Nice jab. Devin Haney is holding this posture, throwing this jab. Now his jab is working more. Cambosos tries an overhand right. Devin Haney slips. Cambosos is giving him more angles around. He's circling Devin Haney. And Devin Haney jabs him. Cambosos goes to southpaw, then switches right back and throws a left hook, catches Devin Haney. Devin Haney catches him back. They're in a clinch right now. The referee is going to break him up. Right back at it one more time. Here we go. You know, I love the spark of Cambosos because you see him thinking. You see him thinking a lot. But Devin Haney just threw 2 uppercuts and 1 landed when Cambosos switched and he rushed in. Cambosos is doing the most that he possibly can with the shorter arms and the left athleticism. Oh, left hook from Devin Haney, right hand from Devin Haney. Nice jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos comes in. He barrels in. He attacks Devin Haney up against the ropes. The referee breaks him up because they roll into a clinch. Cambosos is slowing down ever so slightly. Devin Haney's back to his jab. A jab is his staple. We got a minute left in this round. Not so much switching from southpaw to orthodox from Cambosos. Oh, right hand from Devin Haney on the lunge in from Cambosos. They're right back in the center of the ring. Nice jabs from Devin Haney. He's maintaining distance now. Cambosos is trying to get around him, but he's not switching to southpaw anymore. Right hand from Devin Haney. Left hook from Devin Haney. Cambosos missed wildly with a left hook right hand. All right, they're breaking him up. 23 seconds left in the round. Left hook from Devin Haney. Cambosos swings with a left hook, misses wildly. He cut the distance, rushed up against the ropes to grab Devin Haney into a clinch. And the round should be coming to a close. Round over. More work from Devin Haney, very slight work, but I saw Cambosos doing less of the orthodox ring cutting off tactic that he was doing in the first 4 rounds. Devin Haney looks no worse for wear. They put an ice on his face, merely precautionary, because he has no marks on his face whatsoever. He's drinking water, and he's talking to his father in the corner. What he needs to do is establish a jab. What I would tell George Cambosos to do, instead of exactly trying to slip the jab, parry the jab. Take the jab, parry the jab, and work off the parry. Instead, I think that works more effectively when you're working with somebody who has a constant jab, because if you slip, what they want you to do is slip into a position, right? Don't let them have you slip into a position. Parry the jab so you can step in with the parry. As soon as you parry, all us video game players know, the moment you parry, you're open. That's exactly what he should be doing. All right, so they back into the round. Round number 6, Cambosos is moving his jab up and down while Devin Haney throws a right hand. He misses, and he throws a left hook. Cambosos throws a left hook as well. Catches Devin Haney partially. Devin Haney missed his left hook. Cambosos switched to southpaw, but he switches right back to orthodox, switches to southpaw, right back to orthodox. He's in the corner. Devin Haney's back to his jab. Devin Haney is stalking him. He's taking the lead again in this round. Good jab. Straight off the side of the face of Cambosos. Oh, straight right hand. So he did a 1-2. Instead of a double up, he did a 1-2, caught Cambosos flush. See? And a left hook. If Devin Haney had any ounce of superior power, he would have knocked Cambosos out already. Cambosos switched to a southpaw stance to cut distance. Devin Haney sticks his jab out to form Cambosos' movement. Put him right back into form. Cambosos jumps back in. Referee is going to break them up. Again, another clinch. It's the one thing I don't like about this fight. So many clinches. Smooth jab from Devin Haney. Right hand from Devin Haney. Nice jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos is moving his hand up and down, trying to distract Devin Haney. He moves to southpaw and he moves back to orthodox. Southpaw to orthodox. Oh, left hook from Cambosos. Separated from the referee. Again, back into the center of the ring. Oh, right hand left hook from Devin Haney. Cambosos moves in, but he's not throwing any punches. Devin Haney catches him with a right hand, freezing him for a second. Cambosos is moving him, but he's not throwing any shots. He's just moving left and right. Devin Haney throws a right hand over the top. He tries to catch him with a left hook. Another right hand from Devin Haney. He throws a 1-2. Straight, beautiful jab from Devin Haney. They're in a clinch. They're breaking him up. Devin Haney is taking more control as we go longer in the fight. There's a possibility of a knockout on Devin Haney's part because George is slowing down at such a pace that it's a high possibility that a knockout is imminent if he keeps catching them flush with those right hands. Okay, so right now, Devin Haney is at the posture where his jab is at his hip, and he's bringing it up. So it's an up jab that George can't see. It allows for stuff like the uppercut that Devin Haney just threw to get inside. Round is over. So what we saw in that round was more slowing down from Cambosos and Devin Haney starting to establish his jab more. So you know when Devin Haney's in a comfortable position, his jab comes from his hip. So he likes to throw an up jab. So when his jab comes up, you can't see it coming up, and he flicks it to a point where You don't know if it's another shot coming in, right? So the jab comes up. What he did was he threw the up jab a couple of times, and he slipped in a right uppercut to the body of George Kambosos. That can be devastating because you didn't see the punch coming. Now, if he hit him in the sternum, he could have dropped him, but he didn't. What he did was he hit him probably in the chest area, probably around the nipple. And, George took the shot, noticed it. George is slowing down. I would say stop wasting movement and start worrying about the defensive discipline on coming in. The jab is Haney's key. It can also be his downfall if you actually time it properly. All right, so you have Kambosos right back in the center of the ring with Devin Haney. Does minor switching. Has good foot movement, Kambosos does. But he doesn't use his foot movement to get inside to deliver the perfect shot. He uses his foot movement to distract Haney. Switches to southpaw, makes a difference, but misses. You got to start aiming for the body and not for the head on Devin Haney. Everybody gets caught up with Devin Haney not having a chin. Devin Haney throws an overhand right, misses miserably. Kambosos is in his section, but throws no shots. Nice jab from Kambosos. Devin Haney steps over. He misses. All right, so Devin Haney is doing a lot of feinting. He hasn't thrown any shots really this round. Very minimal stuff. Good jab from Devin Haney. Good overhand right from Devin Haney. Kambosos is now worrying about the overhand right. Devin Haney doubled up with a left hook and tried to throw a right hand uppercut. Didn't land. Jab from Kambosos. That's pretty decent. Nice jabs from Kambosos. Switches. As soon as he switched, Devin Haney shoots the right hand. Freezes him. Every time Kambosos switches right now, Devin Haney throws a right hand. He's being trained to throw the right hand as soon as Kambosos switch. Right hand from Devin Haney. Oh, my God. That was a thing of beauty. It was no jab. So right now, he is just pot-shotting him with the right hand. Another right hand from Devin Haney. Devin Haney is throwing right hands, and he's stepping over to the side right now. So he's walking Kambosos down. He's stutter stepping. Jab is to his body. Right hand is to the side. Right hand is over the top. Devin Haney is now actually doing a flex. This is ridiculous, folks. Right now he has an open guard. He's inviting Kambosos in, but Kambosos can't do anything to cut distance. Devin Haney throws a right hand. Kambosos punches David Haney to the body. All right. Kambosos cut distance. Devin Haney throws a 1-2 and grabs him for a clinch. Referee breaks them up. Right now Devin Haney's right back to his posture. All right, center of the ring. They right back into a clinch. Tap, tap, tap. 24 seconds left in the round. Round number 7, that is. Devin Haney goes right back to his posture. Overhand right catches Kambosos. Flex. Kambosos cuts distance. Devin Haney hits him with a left hook to get him away. Beautiful jab, right hand from Devin Haney. Oh, left hook from Kambosos, from Devin Haney. Caught him at the end of the round. A beautiful shot. Fantastic shot from Devin Haney. I'm not going to lie. Devin Haney is in much control, more so control than he was in the first fight. This fight shows that he learned, he downloaded and processed the information, and he's giving exactly what he processed. He worked on a lot of stuff in camp, and I think he feels a lot more comfortable right now. Let me see what y'all say. Just shared the stream out. Thank you so much, Dragon. All right, nice. I need a color content. Sign me up. What's going on? A lot of holding for sure. That's right. That was right. That was a good one. Kambosos look beat up. He does look beat up. He looks tired. I think he wasted a lot of energy early on moving his feet back and forth, right? And if you cut the distance, once you cut the distance, you have to work. I thought Kambosos cut the distance, but he did not work. And that leads to Devin Haney still being fresh now, while Kambosos used all that energy to get inside and didn't work. He has to work on parrying, and some people aren't comfortable with parrying. All right, so Devin Haney throws a double jab, right hand over the top, left hook, and he keeps backing him out with the jab. Right hand from Devin Haney circles out from around the jab. All right. Oh, overhand right from Devin Haney. Jab, double jab from Devin Haney. He needs to land a hard shot on Cambosos right now. Cambosos threw a nice right hand from Devin Haney. Cambosos threw a left hook to Devin Haney's body, but it didn't have the power on it. Right now they're holding each other. Referee breaks them up. The last thing to go on Cambosos would be his legs, to be honest with you. Very good footwork. Left hook from Devin Haney as Cambosos was backing up. Cambosos has good footwork, moving from left to right. He's giving him a lot of feints, but he's not working off of his feints. Cambosos is. Devin Haney's in the center of the ring, jabbing, working off of anything that Cambosos is willing to show. Overhand right from Devin Haney as he steps out. Oh, Cambosos catches Devin Haney with a left hook. All right, good. That's something to wake Devin Haney up because he got lethargy. He got into a routine. All right. Jab from Devin Haney. Right hand from Devin Haney. Oh, I think he put a cut over the eye of Cambosos. Yeah, I think there's a cut over the eye of Cambosos right now from a right hand from Devin Haney. Devin Haney's back with the jab. Good jab from Devin Haney. Devin Haney tried to uppercut from a jab in the center of the ring. Good jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos cut this distance through a left hook and missed. Good jab from Devin Haney. Anything Cambosos does, Devin Haney stops him with a good jab. Right hand. Oh, good jab from Devin Haney. Overhand, right hand, right hand. Oh, good left hook to the body from Cambosos to a left hook to the face to Cambosos on Devin Haney. Good stuff. Good jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos is cutting distance, but he's not making Devin Haney pay. Oh, good left hook, right hand from Cambosos. Nice work from Cambosos. Cambosos is trying to put something together. Devin Haney is working. But Cambosos put together a good body of work. Still didn't win the round. Too many right hands from Devin Haney. Devin Haney put a cut over the eye from a clear right hand. Definitely good explosion. Is it a cut? Let me see. Can I see it? Let me tell. No, it was just it was a cut under the eye. But it's just it's a minor cut. It's a good swelling. Thank you, Kenny. All right, so we have a cut on the eye of Devin, a minor cut in the corner. Oh, beautiful left hook from Cambosos. And he missed the other left hook. Beautiful stuff. Left hook to the body from Cambosos. I'm looking at the instant replays. So Devin looks like he's in more control than he was the first fight. Right? Okay, we're in round number 9. And they're in the center of the ring. Oh, right hand and a left hook. Cambosos throws a left hook. Devin Haney throws a right hand. They both land. Devin Haney takes a step back. Cambosos takes a step back. They're both back at it. Left hook from Devin Haney. In the center of the ring. Here we go again. Back in the center of the ring. Everybody got this little nervous energy. Nobody wants to lead. Everybody wants to take what the other one is given. So nothing is being thrown. Both is playing counterpuncher right now. All right, well, Cambosos steps up and he tries to take it to Devin Haney. He cuts the distance, but he smothered his shots. All right, let's go. Devin Haney has a cut on his eye right now. And that has to be from that left hook that Cambosos threw. Devin Haney's throwing a jab. Cambosos is talking hella crap right now. Devin Haney's back to jabbing through the right hand. Cambosos is talking so much crap. All right, Devin Haney throws a jab, knocks Cambosos off his square. Cambosos throws an overhand right, misses. Good jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos is circling like a harbor shark. He wants to jump all over Devin Haney. Beautiful stuff. Oh, right hand from Cambosos. I think he got Devin Haney. Oh, right hand from Devin Haney. Oh, yo, that was a good sequence. They both exchanged right hands, but I think Cambosos' right hand was a little bit sweeter. Oh, he exploded Cambosos' eye. Cambosos' eye has exploded. Devin Haney with that right hand has exploded Cambosos' eye. I'm talking about that one-hitter quitter, that boom, boom, bang. That thing that you want to see. He painting his face red. That jab is all over. It looks nuts, folks. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, my God, that right hand. He woke Devin Haney up. He shouldn't have hit him with that right hand. That right hand done made this man crazy. This man done threw a right hand left hook. This man is throwing a sharp jab. It looked like he's throwing a razor blade. He's cutting his face wide open. This is nuts. Can't believe it. Right now, Cambosos tried to rush Devin Haney. Devin Haney threw a jab to stop him. Oh, man, you want to cut distance right now? You better stay in that 1 to 3 range, boy. Right now, this is kind of terrible. Round is over. That was what I'm talking about. This is what prize fighting is about. Both men giving and taking, but one man took a lot. The side of his head is exploded. Devin Haney hit him so hard that the eye blew up on this side and the side of his head blew up on that side. This is wild. Absolutely wild stuff. If you're going to look at it, go back and look at it. He caught him with the right hand. The side of his head exploded. I don't know what the hell is going on the side of his head. He looked like he got a little hand reaching out saying, please get me out of here. This is absolutely nuts. Ooh, oh my God. That right hand and a left hook. Devin Haney is being a monster on this guy. Straight jab. Stop Cambosos in his track. Cambosos was coming in. Devin Haney stopped him. Said, get out of here with that. We ain't taking that today. Get out of here. I gave it the office. This is not what you're looking for. Right now, they're about to get it in again. Devin Haney had his best round of the fight, and these dudes definitely are in it. Look at that size of that. What is that, Vaseline on the side of that guy's head? Oh, buddy. Right there. That's a beautiful jab from Devin Haney. Devin Haney, Cambosos got his neck tucked in. He's not trying to catch that work. Oh, man. Devin Haney right now is hunkering in. Jab is coming from his chest instead of his leg. He's zeroing in on his jab. He's aiming his jab. Left hook right there. Beautiful stuff. Right hand from Devin Haney. Left hook, right hand from Devin Haney. Again, Devin Haney is coming in. Pause. Good jab. Right hand, left hook from Devin Haney. Oh, Cambosos' legs don't look good. Devin Haney going for the knockout, boys. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Got Cambosos against the ropes. Oh, man, your legs don't look good, baby. Let's go. Right hand from Devin Haney. Devin Haney, hook to the body. Oh, left hook, right hand. Let's go. Oh, Cambosos is still here, boy. Oh, right hand over the top from Devin Haney. Devin Haney said, he faked him left to the body, left hook to the head. Oh, left hook, right hand. God damn. Woo! Right hand from Devin Haney. Beautiful stuff. Jab is looking good. Boy looking fantastic out here. Oh, right hand over the side of his head. Man, if you don't get up and stop this fight, good God. Oh, jab. Ooh. Stepping all over him right now. Here we go. Devin Haney tried to end it with that left hook. He threw another left hook. Cambosos, with all heart, he is fighting. I am not going to lie. He got blood streaming out his head, his ears, his eyes, and his nose. Oh, man, let's go. Oh, he punches Devin Haney in the stomach. Devin Haney takes a step back. Cambosos is still trying to fight. Devin Haney throws a right hand over the top. This is sinister, folks. This is sinister. Devin Haney is walking this man down. Beautiful left hook on the inside. Oh, man. Right hand. When are you going to stop it? When are you going to do the humane thing and stop it right now? When are you going to do him mean thing? This man don't got his legs under him. Oh, left hook. He threw a beautiful left hook that would have stopped him, but he didn't. Right now, Devin Haney ate that left hook from Cambosos. Right hand from Devin Haney. Cambosos is clapping his gloves together. He threw a left hook. Devin Haney ate that. Cambosos is still there, eyes streaming, head streaming, eyes streaming. Cambosos' nose streaming. Right now, he looks like a kid for the Kleenex commercial. Somebody get some tissue. Mop this dude up. What's going on here? Cambosos is still fighting back. Referee is going to break him up because they're in a clinch. The most dominant round of the whole fight, folks. The most dominant round of the whole fight. Devin Haney, the undisputed champion right now, is showing you exactly why he's undisputed. Because if you're trying to dispute that round, folks, you're absolutely crazy. There's no disputing those left hooks, right hands that he gave that man right there. He looks like one of those blotter marks. What? His face looked like Rorschach. This is ridiculous. Cambosos look like he's just below Haney's level, touching the distance but carrying out. Yeah, that's right. 108 Dragons, what's going on, brother? Beautiful stuff. Look at that. They showing the replays right now, man. I'm not going to front. This stuff gets your adrenaline popping. This is what boxing is about. This is what you stay up for. This is what you try to see. This is the stuff that you want to see. All right, so they're taking Cambosos over to look at the referee. I mean, to look at the doctor. The doctor's like, man, get in there. Let him fight now. I like old school stuff. Let him bleed. Oh, man, here we go. Cambosos is back in the middle of the ring. God bless his heart. We're in round 11. This is the championship rounds right now. Cambosos throws a 1-2. Well, he doubles up on the jab. Throws a double jab right hand and misses both. All right. Devin Haney's keeping his hands close. Now, you know when he's keeping his hands close, he's sharpshooting. He's keeping his jab close. He's trying to land something that can rattle Cambosos. Right hands to the side of Cambosos' head. Cambosos throws two body shots. They kind of low, but it doesn't matter. Referee warns him, keep your hands up. That's what he should do. Keep your hands up. Left hook from Devin Haney to the body. Right hand to Cambosos' body from Devin Haney. Jab from Devin Haney. Right hand in close. Referee comes in. Separates the two. Right back at it. Devin Haney comes in, throws an overhand right, catches Cambosos. Real close. Nice jab from Devin Haney. Cambosos throws a jab and a left hook off the jab. Devin Haney comes back with two jabs of his own. Cambosos throws a right hand to the body, misses. He goes to southpaw right now. He switches right back because Devin Haney throws a jab to freeze him. Right hand. Oh, double left hook. Left hook from Devin Haney. Cambosos throws a double left hook before. Cambosos right now lunges in with a left hook and then has to separate the two. Devin Haney's back to jabbing in the center of the ring. Cambosos is jabbing as well. Right hand from Devin Haney on the side of Cambosos' head. Back to the center of the ring. Left hook, right hand from Devin Haney. Right hand from Cambosos on the shoulder of Devin Haney. He switches and cuts distance but throws a left hook. That's what he was supposed to be doing earlier. He didn't do that. Cambosos' eye is back to streaming again. Oh, right hand from Devin Haney on that streaming eye. He's streaming on Twitch. Oh, my God. Devastating right hand from Devin Haney. Cambosos is holding. He's looking for the referee. He's like, man, please get this dude off of me. Devin Haney leaps in with an uppercut, left hook. Right hand, left hook. Cambosos is still fighting. You got to love the heart on this kid because this kid don't got no quit. That's right. He stands right there. He throws a left hook. He throws another left hook. He throws another left hook. Missed all those left hooks, but he tried. Cambosos did. Round is over. We're going to the last round, folks. This is where men are made and babies are put away. Time to go to sleep. This is exactly what we was coming in for. I told you 12 rounds. I'm thinking it was 12 rounds. This is 12 rounds. This is what we get. This is what we got. Oh, Devin Haney. You have showed leaps and bounds more than you showed in the first fight. Was it possible? Yes, it is. Was Cambosos thinking this was gonna happen? Did he know that he had another level? Boom! Dear God, he hit him with that right. Oh, and the left hook wheel. All right, so he leaps in with this right hand. Devin Haney does. Cambosos said, "Oh my God, those two body shots!" But then Devin Haney throws this left hook from the gods. Kind of crazy. Something sinister. Boy, this is why God doesn't give dudes boxing ability and power. Something scary to see. All right, so last round. Here we go. Cambosos is coming out. He's telling them, come on, man. You got to give Cambosos his credit, man. You know, the dude has the heart of a champion. He's willing to fight. Devin Haney is circling the ring. You know, Cambosos is trying to push the fight. Cambosos knows that, you know, his only chance right now is a knockout. And he's coming at Devin Haney, but Devin Haney is circling. Cambosos is missing. He missed the left hook. Devin Haney is just moving from side to side. You know, jabbing sparingly. Little right hands here and there. Step in, step out. It's just countermeasure type of things. Because it is the last round. He grabs Cambosos, you know, steps over. Cambosos throws an inside left hook, misses. He throws a right hand, misses. Cambosos is saying, come on. He's tapping his gloves together. Come on, come on. Devin Haney throws a jab. I don't think Devin Haney wants to, you know, knock him out. Cambosos throws a right hand, left hook. Devin Haney, I mean, Cambosos is really trying, to be honest with you, but Devin Haney is not throwing any shots at all. Throws a jab here and there. Cambosos cuts distance. Devin Haney pushes him off. Devin Haney is moving in and out. And he throws a right hand, catches Cambosos. Throws a left hook. Throws a right hand, catches Cambosos. But Cambosos is still trying to fight. Cambosos throws a 1-2 to Devin Haney's body. Right now, Cambosos is winning this round, in my opinion. He steps over. His eyeball is bleeding again. You know, Cambosos is hunting him. Throws an uppercut. Throws a right hand. You know, Cambosos wants to fight. You know, you got 37 seconds left in the round. You know, Cambosos is trying, but he's moving from left to right and trying to cut distance. With Devin Haney throws an overhand right, you know, right to the eye again. 21 seconds left. You know, referee breaking him up. 14 seconds left. Devin Haney is moving from side to side. Another great fight from Devin Haney. Beautiful stuff. Let me just check and see if the other fight is ready to be started. Come back when we get the official word. But man, Devin Haney put on a performance.
Nowhere to find him. Barclays. Section 1 to 3. Listen, Joseph Wilder, you might well be the only fighter to get a statue while still an active fighter. He is just that special. Wilder-Helenius, he is a descendant of the Vikings. He is counting on.
All right, so the Deontay Wilder fight is getting ready to start. All right, so that fight is getting ready to start. Let me get back to the official call. They'll tell us what the official word is. And I'll let y'all know. It was, so was it worth it? Hell yeah, it was worth it. Haney was definitely worth it. He showed something different. You know, he showed that he could take a punch because he got hit with a couple of shots this fight. And he showed that he was able to deliver some shots. I think sometimes that we want somebody to be something that they're not, and I already know who Devin Haney is, so I don't expect him to be overnight Gervonta Davis. I don't expect him to be Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is exactly what I like in a boxer. Reminds me of De La Hoya. I've always told y'all that. He has that pop. He has that get you out of there. Devin Haney had a couple of instances in this fight. If he had that pop that gets you out of there, Cambosos would not be around. But Devin Haney would be a complete fighter. He would be a complete fighter because he has the footwork. He has the boxing ability. You know, he has the IQ, the ring IQ. So if he was to have that pop on his punches, my God, like he would be the complete fighter. He would be the Sugar Ray Robinson of our time. I thought Sugar Ray Robinson was an insane fighter. He just, you know, speed level and boxing IQ and power all rolled up into one. That was like God in a person, you know, in the boxing ring. You know, Sugar Ray Robinson was, in my opinion, the greatest living embodiment of the boxing sport itself. You know, that guy is something to behold, something insane. All right, his record was something insane, bananas. So I think Devin Haney showed a lot tonight. I think he showed a lot more than he had before. And Cambosos showed me a lot of graciousness, right? Like at the end, shaking, giving him praise, you know, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Respecting somebody else in your country. That you want somebody to feel welcome in your home. That's what I'm talking about. You know, win, lose, or draw. This is a sport. You earn money together. This is a bond. This is something that somebody can never take away from you. You've put your heart on the line and everything there. So this is beautiful stuff to see. Hold on. Unanimous decision. All right, and still. All right, so let's go. Let's go to the Deontay Wilder fight. I'm predicting a 5th round knockout. Anything less, your man overtrained, to be honest with you. I say that a lot, right? All right. All right, so Deontay Wilder's walking out right now, so that means Helenius has walked out already. So he's coming out in the black and gold Iron Lord colors. Me I like that. Me I like that a lot. Let me see. Would love to know what you thought about Johnny Tapia was a family friend. Oh, Johnny Tapia was the man. What was I mean, okay. I think we all know drug use stunted his boxing career. If not for that, the man had the boxing ability, the power, the IQ, and the heart to be in the mix with everybody else. But the drugs actually just did him type dirty, you know. Deontay Wilder has a ponytail like a samurai. And he comes in Spartan clothes. So he looks like God of War right now, to be honest with you. Yeah. He looks like God of War. So, looks really good. He has a ponytail. Let's see what's going to happen here. He doesn't have one of that heavy stuff. stuff that he was complaining about before. I want to know how he moves in the ring. He looks smaller, right? And I'm talking about muscle-wise. So we have Deontay. I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings about when veteran fighters fights that I say is beneath them. Not beneath them, but no fight is beneath anybody, but fights that aren't worthy of their focus, right? Now, let's say he's going to be getting a payday for his longtime sparring partner that he loves his family. He's come to see his family. As his little daughter comes over and watches him spar. And he says, listen, man, I got a great idea. You go out and win your fight, and then the next fight I'll call you out, and then we can get this money together. And, you know, all that money that I couldn't pay you in sparring, you can get that in this fight, and you can get this payday. Because who's giving Wilder-Helenius a fight, right? Who's going to give Wilder-Helenius a title fight? Or who's going to give Wilder-Helenius a top billing, right? Your sparring partner, the dude that you know, I'm going to put you in. I'm going to give you some bread. I'm going to get you some bread. I'm going to get some eyes and some focus on you. I think that's good. Can that go wrong? Can that go drastically bad? Can that be something that comes back and bites Deontay Wilder? You know, because this is a big man that he's fighting. Would he get flashbacks to Tyson Fury? Because Wilder-Helenius looks surprisingly like Tyson Fury. So could he get hit and get disoriented and catch a flashback of Tyson Fury? We never know. I got 5 rounds. So Helenius looks like he's in shape for his size. His record is 31 with 3 losses and 20 knockouts. All right, so it's very good. Very good. Top-notch sparring. Top-notch guy. Didn't bring a bum to your camp. But does he lack the foot movement? Yeah, probably so. Subliminal butt whipping. Yeah. He was definitely crazy, Johnny Tapia was. All right, so Deontay Wilder's record is 42 with 2 with 1 draw with 41 knockouts. Brother, that means he has the greatest knockout to professional record ratio of anybody current, and I think of the past as well. 42 with 41. 2 losses, right? That means one of those dudes out of those victories didn't get knocked out. One of those dudes. That means the high likelihood of you catching these hands and getting sprawled out in the middle of the ring is very, very high. This man is a destructive force of human nature. Something scary. Something absolutely frightening. Mike Tyson didn't even do that. You can argue Mike Tyson fought better competition, but you fight who you get in front of you, right? Your record is by who you put in front of you. So Trevor Berbick was a mean man, but Mike Tyson showed otherwise, right? We got 51 people here. We got 64 likes. Man, I love you, boy. All right. Deontay looks dry. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like when fighters come out and they don't look already oiled up. Pause. Round starts. All right. So you have Robert throws a right hand, catches Deontay. Deontay takes a step back. Deontay looks really skinny, man. Really, really, really skinny. His back looks really small. Helenius hits him with a right hand again, and Deontay takes a weird turn. Helenius is stalking him. The bigger dude is Helenius. Bigger by far. Okay? And Deontay is not pushing. Deontay looks really weird. Really weird. Really sluggish. Really weird. He's throwing the jab. Steps over. Helenius is jabbing to Deontay's body. Deontay faded, took a feint back from a punch. I don't know, this round is really weird. Deontay is circling around Helenius while he's throwing jabs. And Helenius is throwing to Deontay's body. Deontay is giving up a lot of ground. He throws a wild right hand and misses Helenius over the top. Terrible right hand, to be honest with you. Deontay throws a jab. And Helenius is stalking him. Taking him over to the corner. Deontay circling. Very different take on the Deontay Wilder fight. He looks very slow. Very slow. He got pushed back. He looks slow and weak. Deontay Wilder does. Slow and weak. Because Helenius pushed him back. Good body shot from Helenius. Deontay throws a jab to Helenius' face. Deontay looks like he doesn't have his feet under him. I don't know, his legs look extra skinny. I don't know. He's bouncing from corner to corner. Throws a jab. He punched Helenius in the face and dropped him. Oh, hell no. What the hell just happened? He punched Helenius in the face. Yo, he punched Helenius in the face and dropped him. In the first round, I gotta see the punch over. I gotta see the punch over. I gotta see the punch over. Because the fight is over. The fight is over. The fight is over. The fight is over. Now I gotta see the punch over before I call BS. Before I yell out BS. I gotta see the punch over. Before I say out of here. Before I say out of here. I gotta see the punch over. Show me the replay, man. Because I'm sitting here watching it just like you. And on God and him. I swear to God, this smell like yes. Yes. I gotta see it though. Can't call it yet though. I gotta see it though. Buddy. Boy. The fix. You got to work on that better. WWE sell it better than that. I got to see it again. This dude still laying there. It's like he put a brick in his face. Get the hell out of here. Yo, listen, I know he has God power, but usually you wind it up. You don't punch from your nipple and knock somebody out. If I'm punching from my nipple, I'm getting in the ring right now. Let me see this. He hit him hard, but not like that, though. It looked clean, though, but not coffin clean. Was it coffin clean? Come on, man. Was it coffin clean? Was it rapid? Put him in the casket clean? Was it put him in the casket clean, man? Oh man. Oh man. Was it put it in a casket clean though? Was it knock a booger clean? Did a booger come out his nose clean? Was it that type of clean, man? Come on, man. If you're gonna sell it, man. Don't sell it like that, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Your sparring partner, buddy? Your sparring partner, buddy? Come on, man. Did I see a booger fly out his nose, man? No, I ain't see a booger fly. You know when somebody got hit when a booger fly. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, come on, man. No boogers, man. I don't see no boogers. I ain't gonna front. Give that man an award, the Best Actor of the Year award. Look at this, man. Just like how we practice it. Now you gonna come in with your leg out, lean your head out. I'm gonna hit your head. Oh God, I dead. I'm alive. I dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yo, I am not gonna lie, man. Thank you, Devin, Haney, and Cambosos for putting it all on the line and not bringing sparring partners into the mix. Your man said, I'm gonna lay down over here. Come on, man. Oh, man, Deontay, come on, man. Well, folks, I'm gonna leave y'all with some real fights to look at the outro. Does Wilder have anyone the most powerful luck in the boxing history? Bruce Lee had that kind of punch with no extension. Yo, man, he was still on the mat, man. Yo, man. He said Deontay Wilder got Bruce Lee power. He said Deontay Wilder got Bruce Lee 1-inch power. Get out of here. Oh, my God. Oh, thank you, guys. Fantastic stuff. Watch the outro, man. Oh, I can't lie, man. You can't write a better script. Thank y'all for hanging out with Lord King David, the professional fan. Watch the outro, guys.
Presents the featured event of the evening. As tonight, presented Boxing After Dark.
Fight talk, can't hit a thing when the lights off. Can't talk heavy with a light jaw. Hold on, one more time. Fight talk, can't hit a thing when your lights off. Can't talk heavy with a light jaw. Might win, might lose, or might draw. Welcome to the combat talk. Haters in love, but it come back salt. If you really want it in the ring, I gon' send the contract off, knock his contacts out. You a field mice trying to take a viper. Ain't no competition in the ring of cipher. Cause I'm spitting venom and I'm swinging fire. Talking pickle peppers, make them pay the piper. Cause I might go left like a rude discussion and deflate your chest like a boob reduction. You be talking like you want a new concussion. Send a dude a custom attitude adjustment. These are fighting words, better give me that respect that I deserve. For another knuckle sandwich I would serve. Have him tipping, moving like a tire swerve. Out here acting bad, thinking Michael Jackson. Even got his one and only homie capping. You a phony homie, now you owe me action. Have him thinking Tony Braxton. And they all wanna talk for attention, but the fame only lasts for an instant. Mama got hands, so I'm bred for the tension. I'ma leave him red, you can dance to redemption.